Yo, what's up, North Texas barbecue addicts? It's cold, it's rainy outside, and I just so happened to find some USDA prime ground beef from Six Brothers Beef Company in my deep freezer. I'm gonna show y'all something that I grew up on, and that's ground beef street tacos. These turned out awesome, guys. Y'all aren't gonna wanna miss it. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get going. Alright, so we're gonna turn our stovetop up to a medium high temperature. I've already sprayed it down with a little bit of olive oil. You can use whatever you'd like. This is extra virgin olive oil. You could use some butter right now. So what I'm going to do now is let that go ahead and get heated up. And we're going to go ahead and get our USDA prime ground beef that I got at Six Brothers Beef Company out of the package. This is a pound of ground beef right here, so it'll be perfect for our tacos. It came frozen and it took about, I'd say, 40 minutes to thaw out just sitting in the sink. So let's go ahead and get this into the skillet. Alright, it should be nice and hot for us to go ahead and at least toss our ground beef in. It's got a pretty color to this ground beef. Go ahead and get it out of the package here. Want to throw a little Worcestershire sauce on the beef here while it's cooking. Not a ton, just a little. There we go. That's starting to smell good already. While it's still just starting to cook, I'm going to hit it with some SPG right here from SuckleBusters. It's going to really make that beefy flavor pop. Ah, man, that's starting to smell really good, y'all. I'm going to follow that up with some 1836. That is starting to smell amazing. Check that out, guys. Alright, so I want to go ahead and start breaking this up. Get that nice and broken up in smaller portions for our street tacos. Still a little frozen, so it might take a little bit to get it all the way broken down. Alright, everybody. We are partially cooked on our ground beef. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and strain this, and then we'll keep cooking. So let me do that, and then we'll add our ingredients in here to keep these tacos rolling. Alright, we got our ground beef back in here. Got it nice and strained out for the most part. I kept a little bit in there just to keep some fat for cooking. So we're going to keep adding our ingredients, and what we want to do now is add some onions in here to saute up. I've got some already ready diced onions here. If you want to dice your own, you're welcome to. But we're going to put a good amount of these in here to start cooking down for some nice natural flavor. There we go. I didn't season too heavy prior to because I knew we were going to strain the ground beef. So let's go ahead and hit it up with some more of that 1836 right here from SuckleBusters. There we go. And a little bit of their original pepper sauce for a nice little flavor profile on these tacos as well. There we go. Now let's go ahead and get that mixed up. Oh yeah, that's putting that nice color on it. Check that out, guys. This is awesome. I'm going to go ahead and keep stirring this up. This will be ready, cooked through all the way. I'd say in about 3 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to cook us up some refried beans while this cools off. Check that out. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Smells awesome. That 1836, that SPG. The onion sauteing. I really want to make those soften up. That way the kiddo will eat them. If he can taste them, he's going to complain about it even though he might like it. So, man, this is smelling awesome. Ooh, boy. There we go. Alright. So I'd say this is done. I'm going to pull this off to the side, toast this up some tortillas, and then we'll assemble us some tacos. Y'all stick around. Alright y'all, it's time to make our coleslaw. I've got a little bit in a bowl here. This is the tri-colored coleslaw that comes already pre-packaged. We're going to go ahead and make a little bit of coleslaw just for a few tacos, so let me show you how to do that. A couple different variations of ways you can do it, but this is going to be the one we do today. SPG from SuckleBusters, and you just adjust the seasonings and ingredients according to how much you want to make. Put a decent amount in there of that. And then next up, we're going to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in here. Let's see, I'd say 2 capfuls here. Be very easy with the apple cider vinegar. It can make it have a really big bite to it. And my key ingredient instead of mayonnaise is I like to use jalapeno ranch from Whataburger. I'm going to put a decent amount of that in there. I don't like my coleslaw to necessarily be slathered, but more so just covered well. So go ahead and get that all mixed around, and just like that, a really nice spicy coleslaw. Again, you can adjust it how you want to. I'm going to put this in the fridge for about 5 minutes, and then next up, we're going to build us some tacos. Alright y'all, let's start on these awesome old school ground beef street tacos here. Everybody grew up having them, at least I imagine they did. I'm going to go ahead and start off with a little bit of guacamole spread out over the tortilla here. And these are sweet Hawaiian tortillas. It's a nice little change up there. Go ahead and get that nice and spread out on each tortilla. This is just what I like. So I'm going to get this spread out everywhere. Perfect. Now let me show you what we do next. I've got some pepper jack cheese. We're going to put that right on top of our guacamole here. Man, this is looking awesome already. Check that out. I know I always do shrimp street tacos and like steak street tacos, but I just wanted to go old school this time and really get back to how I grew up on this one. Alright, so now I have some refried beans I told you I heated up. Same thing, we're just going to put a nice little dollop of that on each taco. Man, I'm excited about this. Check this out, guys. We have our ground beef and sauteed onions, of course. Gotta go right on top. Now this is looking good, coming together nicely. Put a good healthy amount on each one. Man, check that out, guys. Smells awesome, looks beautiful. Guys, hold up. I almost forgot, we got one last thing. A nice healthy dose of that coleslaw. Remember, it's spicy. I'm gonna get a nice flavor profile from that there. Check that out. What do y'all think? You think we should give it a try? Let's get the camera turned around and see how we did. Alright guys, if y'all know me, you know I love tacos. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Look at that spicy coleslaw, the guacamole, the refried beans. And I forgot to say, when I heated up the refried beans, I put about 2 tablespoons of butter in there with it as well. Check that out. Man, remember we got that sauce from SuckleBusters, the SPG, the 1836, USDA prime ground beef, onions. Man, this is going to be good. Enough talk, let's see how we did. Oh yeah, that's good. I didn't get any of the coleslaw yet. Let's see how we did with that bite. Oh yeah. It's messy. It's good. Haley, hopefully you try this coleslaw recipe out. I know it took me forever to put it out there, but there it is. It's really simple. Again, there's different twists to it that I do. But these tacos turned out awesome. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. And until next time, peace! Y'all keep on barbecuing. Later, y'all.